bit of well, I caught the locomotive went by, so I had a lot of people coming back down.
Yeah, I got 2 hours worth of old C train footage today.
Oh, I like doing that. I sit on the train going home and I take a picture of me sitting on it with the reflection on the window.
I got to ride units 2071 and 47.
Nice.
Have you ever driven the old LRT cars?
Drive trains. I don't drive.
But you probably seen them around, eh, when you were doing your routes?
Yep. Yeah.
But I mean, you notice the old trains are not common anymore, right?
Well, they're replacing them because they're falling apart.
But hey, if one new train breaks down, they have a few left for backup. They could be in worse shape though too, right? They really could.
Yeah. And there's only so many trains you can take parts of to fix the other ones, whereas the buses, they have more buses for each.
And a lot of these buses, no matter if it's 2001 to 9, a lot of them use the same parts. The old C trains to the new trains, they use parts that are a lot different.
Yes, they are. Yeah. But there is at least 7 different buses, so they can't use the same part for all the buses.
Yeah. Older.
Those are like the new trains, and they bounce too much going over the mountains.
Oh my god, you know, our new trains aren't gonna last like the old ones. They're already breaking down and they're like 4 years old. No offense by transit, but pieces of junk, I guess.
Well, fix them, I don't know.
Well, I mean, the more computer you put to it, I guess, the more glitchy it is.
You have to add the lights.
Yeah.
Special features, the lights and the buttons.
Yeah. When's the last time you've been on an old C train? An 80s one with the blue seats.
White, red, and blue on it. It had that old curtain. Yeah, I remember riding those ones. I left Calgary when they first started making Anderson.
Speaking of Anderson, the garage is closed for you guys right now.
Yes, it is. It's not comfortable going the distance across town now. They were supposed to open up a garage down by Silverado. Hi, thank you. Across from Chaparral, there is that new development, but didn't get around to it. The COVID and everything.
Where you're going, 14 also stops there, I guess, right?
Where?
South Campus, yeah.
Yeah, 14.
We're gonna take that to Bravowood, take the train back to Heritage, and our day's done. Yeah, I'm filming the old trains for my YouTube, getting as much footage as possible.
You're gonna take the bus all night and then go to Heritage?
Heritage is my last stop, so after this, one more bus, one more train, and then done.
Oh, why you didn't take the Max Steel to Heritage?
Well, I do this for fun, like riding around. I just came from Douglas. I took it to Douglas Glen, actually. It's funny that you. Lights. What's your Thanksgiving plans?
I don't have any at the moment.
You know what? These buses break down though too. They're rode hard, right? They got kilometers on them.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Going to my Aunt Lisa's and Uncle Craig's. They're having dinner there. Going with my dad and my grandma. Turkey, yeah.
In Calgary here?
Yeah, northeast.
Well, I don't know how they're dealing with the COVID, so I don't think I'll be doing too much, so it's all good.
went by today, did you see any accordions on 302?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when my shift starts, it's when the buses are coming back in. And if they're late coming in, I don't get a bus because they use all the buses for the morning. And they're finished around 2 o'clock, and I start at 2:30. So if you don't come in by that time, then I don't get the accordion bus.
You get the single, right?
I get the single.
But you know, you guys run singles all weekends on, like this weekend it'll be single, yeah. Single and community shuttle bus.
Yeah, they have their own designated routes now.
Have you ever driven them little Chevy buses?
I don't like them, and it's not full time. I wanted full time, and full time is big bus.
Yeah.
And I see, I just want to drive a small bus. He said, you want full time or part time? I said full time. He goes, you have to drive the full
Yep,
bus.
no problem.
Yep, no problem. I like big buses anyway. What's your favorite meal for Thanksgiving?
Turkey. Or maybe something different. Turkey tastes the best on Christmas.
Yeah, it does too. Yeah, I like baked potatoes and gravy. That's it.
Baked potatoes.
Well, then you'd have to have the chives and the sour cream and the gravy.
Oh, and don't forget the bacon bits.
Oh no, I don't eat pork anymore, but yeah, that sounds good.
Cheese. If you don't use gravy, bacon bits, cheese, slice up a little green onion, mince them into tiny little pieces.
Well, we're from Europe, and we have those pierogies, all the time, handmade ones. So they have the onions inside the potatoes, and my favorite one's the sauerkraut one.
Yeah. Oh, you're from Europe, eh?
My parents are.
Oh, yeah. Because I was gonna say you don't have a Europe accent, but they probably do, right?
My mom's from Denmark, and my dad's from Austria, so.
Is it kind of like, why do you say they're close to Australian or British accent?
No, it's English. My mom's got the Danish accent.
Yeah.
And my dad speaks, like, 'cause he grew up on the farm in Canada.
Yeah.
And he came from Austria, but yeah, he grew up on a farm in Canada down in Saskatchewan. So he's got the farmer talk.
So what time you done tonight?
Oh, there's the bunny. I finished. Thank you. I'm finished as soon as I get to the hospital. Maybe.
Oh, so
And I gotta drive all the way back downtown. In the dark, off Deerwood.
oh, you're going off when you drop me off, right?
Are you going to the hospital? Or the 14, right?
14.
That's right. I used to do that route. They loved me on the 133. That went through Cranston. And he says, you gotta be our bus driver again. I said, no, it's not on the board. I couldn't find it. And I couldn't. I don't know where it went.
That's like me, but 12. I take 12 every day. There's this bus driver named George, eh?
George is still here.
Yep. Oh, you know him, right?
Everybody knows George.
George is not in this week. Something, or at least for now.
Maybe he was on holidays.
Yeah. But I mean, he said see you Monday last week, but something bad. I know it because one of the bus drivers told me he couldn't make it again today. Something bad happened.
Oh.
Family. But George is one of my favorites. He's actually retiring on January 29th of next year.
Oh, time.
Yeah, 41 years, right?
Yeah, well, Warren, I was driving the bus and I used to ride around with him and never met him before until I did the 126. He retired last 2 months ago.
Was it, what's his name? What's his name? Guy that were... Hey, you know that day the guy who retired a couple months ago? I was on his bus on his final shift. Do you know that? He took me to Southland.
Wow.
He showed me the bus and I shook his hand, gave him a pat on the back. He gave me his name too, but I don't remember it.
Yeah. Like me. There's 1,700 of us and I couldn't remember too much.
And then C train drivers too. This is a nice route to South Campus.
Yeah, it's a nice route. It's all flat. It's not uphill.
You know what I find about the accordions? The front unit lacks power because the engine's in the back.
Yeah, whoever picked those ones didn't get any engine in the front, so it's only back wheel and the steering.
Yeah.
Makes it hard when you're sliding, because the front end automatically goes like an L shape, the whole bus does, and then
In the winter, they're a bugger to drive.
for some that don't know how to drive, yeah. I like them. They're my favorite.
You know what? The accordions are nice though.
Yeah.
These single buses have a lot more get up and go, you know, when you need to because their engine's in the back, the single, right?
Yeah. They have the accordion buses came from Jamaica.
Oh, ours, right? That's nice.
They had to put ears in them.
I think some of our accordions that we have 2007 through 2009, and then we have a couple 13 through 14 accordions.
You like buses, do you?
They're the Excelsior ones, though. Yeah, buses and trains. I like trains since I was 1 year old, and I'm 19 now.
That's good.
Oh God, an update. I went to the dentist yesterday to get my teeth cleaned. No cavities.
Did it take very long?
X-rays, you know when they give you x-rays, you kind of have to wait for a few minutes. They gotta put it through a scanner cleaning.
Yeah.
Only about, maybe an hour.
But I was just thinking maybe because you were talking to me.
There's an accordion there. Oh, that's 302 as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't get it. I don't mind the small buses actually. I like them.
What's for dinner?
Don't know yet. Don't know yet. So you're going back to Spring Gardens, eh?
No.
Or no?
Victoria Park.
Yeah. They split them up. A lot of the shuttles and stuff are Spring Gardens, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, for some, they need them at even put them down over on Spring Gardens.
And they come out after rush hour, eh? A lot of them Chevys.
Yeah.
They're jerky, eh?
I don't like them. I hate riding in them because they're so rattly, and depending on the driver.
I get on one every now and again, you know, just for my,
It's it hard to get on them with a wheelchair.
yeah, sometimes, but he's got a stand and I hold on to the railing on the side there.
So like because
So I don't move. I almost tipped over on one of them.
the angle for getting on them, isn't it an awful angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the hill is slopey. Like, there's a wheelchair area, but you're on a slope.
Yeah.
So you always have to hang on. Well, by the time we get to the hospital, it'll be near black.
It is now.
Yeah.
It's hard to drive if you don't have night vision. Must be
Have you done any of the Max lines yet?
Yeah, I did the Max Yellow after this tonight, and I did the Max Purple, and the Max Teal. So I have one left to do, that's the orange, and then I've done them all. On November 11th, I do the Max Purple.
Oh, when we take the Max Purple sometime.
Well, I do it on November 11th.
Oh yeah.
That's next month. Yeah, we didn't take Max Purple yet.
I'm glad you get to go on all buses.
Yeah, I got a fleet of 150 Calgary Transit buses on my YouTube channel, right? All different ones.
Wow.
And like I got 50 of these 7700s because did you hear they're phasing them out soon?
Which one?
The one that you're driving right now, the 77s.
Pretty old.
But hey man, still operate great. But you're starting to see them break down sometimes a little more
I
frequent.
remember the old buses, they only had stairs. You couldn't get on with a wheelchair.
Oh, the jimmies and
I
stuff.
just love those because they got up the hill, no problem.
No man, they lasted forever, some
They
of them.
were so good.
You couldn't beat them down with the stick.
That's right.
Same thing with them MC Classics.
Yep.
MCIs, yeah.
Correct.
Is 468 even running right now?
I have no idea. You know, it shuts down after a certain time and it's almost 8 o'clock, so the buses don't run anymore.
Well, that might be an industrial route though, too, right? Like 150.
Goes through Auburn, doesn't it? Or Mahogany?
Like 150 will be going out of service for the night.
Well, I don't drive them, so I don't remember. I don't know. Oh, it's gonna go down.
So you're doing a Max Yellow tonight?
Yeah, I get back, I have an hour to eat lunch and or supper or just relax, and I run and do the MX Yellow. Have a good evening. Good night.
When are you, when, yeah, okay, so you have to catch, do you have to catch a bus at all?
Yeah, after when I get back to the garage in time, I take the bus downtown to 24,
Yeah.
and then I get there on time. If not, I can walk in. It's a 15-minute walk.
24 might be a small bus anyway.
Yes, it is. I don't like taking it. I make the best of it.
How long of a bus ride is it
10
though?
minutes.
Oh man, so it won't, if you get on it, you won't kill yourself, right? You know, it won't.
But it's still a shuttle bus, and I'm like, it rattles and rolls, and sometimes they don't have the heat on in that bus, and I'm like, what the heck?
They have gas and diesel of them, eh?
The newer ones, yeah. I haven't seen the newer ones around. I remember that one bus could not drive his bus.
So where you park, do I only have to walk a couple, a couple steps to 14 or?
Well, half a block.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad.
You've never taken the 14 from this place?
Oh no, I always get on 14 at Bravowood, but I haven't been doing it because it's been, or the Cranston I do it, but I get that one on that one at Bravowood.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I don't take the 14 west very often. You see how packed that route is?
Yeah, because I used to do it.
They run buses now every 5 minutes during rush hour.
Yeah, they are.
sometimes there's two 14s at once waiting.
You have to pass all of those districts, all the ones that you drive through, kind of thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great day. For anyone else, I'm out of service at the hospital.
Oh, so you gotta take this back to the garage first.
Victoria Park.
Or
Deerwood, 17.
well, lucky you're not doing it during rush hour. Have to put up with that mess.
Interesting thing. When you go to Southland Drive and Heritage Drive and Glenmore Trail, there's the Anderson Road. They don't call it a drive, they call it an Anderson Road. There's a little trivia for you.
Oh yeah, I've been on the buses, so yeah. Or sometimes they say drive and road.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you put the out of service sign up? Yeah.
I just wait for it to signal and it goes off.
Well,
Yeah, we can wait bus 14 here.
bus 14 stops where you stop, so that's perfect. Bye now.
Thank
You're
Take
welcome. And the
care.
14 should be showing up really quick here.
Oh, you know the schedule. Have a good night.
Have a great night. Cheers. Did you want me to? Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for the chit chat.
Yeah.